Hello and welcome back. Today we are introducing OdooxIA. So OdooxIA is an AI assistant for the OdooX command line tool. OdooX is the command line tool for automating the process of developing Odoo modules. So the idea behind OdooxIA is to add artificial intelligence in order to generate Odoo code automatically. So we will have a command which will do that for us, and that's what we are going to showcase today. Okay, so as a pretext, we will be building a project from scratch, an Odoo project around this um, command line, OdooX. So the idea is to build an interface around the commands of OdooX. So commands like installing a module, updating a module, and so on. So that is the idea. Okay, so let me start here a new terminal. Okay, get into my projects directory. From here, I'm going to create a new project. Okay, so basically, I will be following this tutorial that I also encourage you to follow in order to discover this command line OdooX. Okay, and also contribute, please. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so I have to create the project, which I am going to call OdooxI for Odoox interface. Okay, cd into it, Odoox interface. Okay, from here, what I'm going to do is um, create a Python environment. So pip shell. Okay, I have created the Python environment, and we can see it activated here. Okay, and next I will be opening this project into VS Code. All right, to start coding. So here, create a new terminal. Okay, we still can see that the environment is activated. Okay, and the next step is to install OdooX itself, right? The Odoox command line. So we'll be starting by installing the Odoox command line into our activated environment. Okay, it is installing. Okay, great. OdooX has been installed. We can check it with this command. We can see that it works fine. Okay, now to initialize our project, we have to run this command. Okay, but make sure that our repository or our project is empty. So right now we have a zip file into it. We can remove it. Okay, now our project is empty. Our directory is empty. We can initialize our project using this command odoxp -- init. So we can see that some files and a folder has been created. Okay, so here we can see the important files like the Docker image that we will be building, okay, to get our application, and an odooconf, which creates a name for our database and specifies also the add-ons path for our different modules. So basically you can see that all modules, all directories, all modules created into the root directory will be available in our database because of this path, and also other modules reserved to dependencies to our modules that will live into this folder, and uh, accessible to our database, to our Odoo server. Great. Okay, now that our project has been created, we can build it using this command, OdooX build. So basically, it will take this Docker file and build the different layers to get our final image that we will run to get our application. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, great. So the build has been successful. We can check the image that has just been built, which is here. Now we can run our image using this command, OdooX run. And yeah, it will start a Postgres container and an Odoo server container. Okay, installing all the base modules and loading the necessary base modules. Wonderful, everything seems to work fine. Okay, now we can access to our application. Okay, following the URL that we can get from this command. So this is a URL, okay, where we can enter our credentials, admin. Okay, and here we are into our Odoo application, right? And we can see that we have already the database activated here, OdooxIA, and also the pre-populated OdooxIA module, which is this one. Nice. Okay, so first of all, let's activate this module and see what we get. Right now, we don't have any modules installed. Now, if we activate this module, let me activate it through the command line here, since we have a command for doing that. OdooxM, so the name of our module, which is OdooxIA, and -A, which is the option for installing or activating the module. Okay, so what is the problem here? Oh, so it is telling me that the module has one dependency that we need to get before installing, before activating, right? So this is the reason is because you don't have this example module present. Yet we have specified it here. We have specified where we can get it. So this is a repository where we can get our module. So before activating our OdooxIA module, we need to install it first. Okay. So let me get back to the previous command. And rather than activating, I'm going to install first of all. So it is going to pull the repository where this module is available. Okay, and now I can activate. So the repositories that are pulled into this repository here, repos, and here we have our module. Right, now we can activate, still getting back to our previous command. Okay, so now the activation is successful. Okay, if we get back here, search it, we see that it has been activated. Okay, so let's refresh and go to the menus. So we have here our module, OdooxIA. So the module is very simple. It's a very basic simple. All it does is add one field, name, and a form and a tree view for the module, for this model. So here I can say, for example, name 1, just to create an example of a record. Okay, name 2, this is second record. So here we have 2 records. You can see that it has also a tree view. So that's as simple as that. This is a simple module that gets pre-populated during the creation of our project, right? So this is going to be our base code for adding features to this module, right? So let's get into the code.